Cheers everyone! Good morning, welcome to the Coaster Giant channel. My name's Matt and today I'm back here at Alton Towers. It's nice and early, it's 8 o'clock in the morning because I'm here today to do the Pleasure Beach Experience event and learn all about Scarefest. So if you don't know what theme park events are all about, I've done a little pre-recorded section now just to explain what's going to happen today and why I've ended up booking on to this. Hey. So yeah, I just wanted to take a bit of time out before I go on the event to explain what's happening this weekend, what a theme park event is if you don't know, and why I've ended up on it. So basically this weekend I'm going on a Pleasure Beach Experience event, and we're going to have a day at Alton Towers and then a day at Drayton Manor. So theme park events are basically when groups or organisations pull together an event at the theme park, obviously, that involves you having a day at a theme park, doing all the normal stuff, but then loads of different activities that you can do throughout the day. So that might be extra ride time in the morning or at night when the park's, before it's opened or before it's closed. It might be special talks with experts from the park that work there. It might be extreme things like getting to climb lift hills and stuff. There's all sorts of different events with loads of different sorts of activities all around the world. So Pleasure Beach Experience, they're a group of theme park enthusiasts and they're all over social, so you can go and find them on Twitter and Facebook. And they've also got a YouTube channel, Pleasure Beach Experience, on YouTube. They've got loads of videos and vlogs from theme parks that they visited all around the world. Definitely worth going and checking them out. And yeah, just a great group of people that also put on these events at parks. I've seen over the last kind of year on Twitter and on YouTube, people going on the events and having a great time, so I thought, okay, this is something I need to get into. And this is my first Pleasure Beach Experience event. So there's loads of clubs that you can join to do with theme parks. Some that you can pay for monthly or yearly, or there's events created by people like Pleasure Beach Experience where anyone can join. There's just a small fee to join in on the day. I think the one we're going on this weekend, I think they were £20 each per day plus your park entry. But obviously I've got annual passes, so it's a really good value day out. And you get in fact you get loads for your money. So at Alton Towers there's going to be early ride time on Oblivion. So before the park opens to the public, we can get on that for half an hour and just lap it as many times as we want. During the day, we've got talks about Scarefest from one of the lead maze designers, I believe it is, from Alton Towers. So that's going to be really interesting to see how they pull together all of their mazes and how that all works. And then in the evening, after the ride's closed and everyone else has gone home, we're going to get half an hour exclusive ride time on Nemesis. So again, we're just going to be able to be running around and lapping that as many times as we can in that half an hour. Then moving on to Drayton Manor, the following day, and before the park opens, we're going to get an exclusive behind the scenes tour of The Haunting, which I'm well excited for. So hopefully we'll get to see how all the effects work and how all the ride system works. Then we get half an hour early ride time on Apocalypse as well. So again, before the park opens to everybody, we're going to get to do as many rides as we can in half an hour on that. We're also getting a whole hour in the evening in the New Vikings area. So there's 4 rides there that are going to be open for an hour just for our group of people on the event, and we can just go on it as much as we want. So it's it's really exciting. And at Drayton Manor, they're also giving us fast passes. I think they're worth like 20 quid for 2 fast passes, and we're getting a £10 meal voucher as well, which is going to pretty much pay for a pizza, so I'm well happy with that. So, why am I doing this? Basically, it wasn't that long ago that I discovered that people make vlogs, and there's this whole thing on YouTube of people making vlogs at theme parks. And then off the back of that, I started to discover that there was like a huge community of people that love theme parks as much as me, that love going to theme parks and making vlogs, just hanging out and having a laugh. And it just made me realise that this is like, it's actually a hobby, and it's something that I've loved doing since I was a kid. Over the last 12 months, I've been using Twitter. I've completely changed the way I use Twitter, so I got rid of all the negative news posts and conspiracy theories about COVID and everything. Got rid of it all and just started slowly following more and more people that are already kind of part of the theme park community. Started with people that are already on YouTube and following YouTube channels. Started building up my confidence, liking their posts, even then commenting on them and things. And it took a while because I'd never used social media like that to engage with people that I didn't actually know before. So it was all very, very new to me, and I was quite nervous about it all. But it's just built up over time. And then I think it start of January this year, I got COVID. Got it quite bad. It's quite flued up, and I was housebound for 2 weeks, and I live on my own. And it was kind of at that point that I started thinking, right, I'm going to really start making an effort now, and haven't looked back since. I've gone from 40 followers to over 350 now, I think it is. Chatted to loads of nice people, and it's led me to meet and have some great days out with great people in the community. So I'm really, really glad that I took that step, because back in January, to be quite honest, after the last few years of COVID and how hard everything's been, I wasn't in the best place, and getting into this theme park business has been great for my physical and for my mental health. And I can honestly, if you're into theme parks, just join in, man. It's I can't recommend it enough. If you can find the hobby that you like doing, and throw yourself into it, it's great. So, Twitter got me chatting to quite a few different people. You've seen Matt and Rob, Theme Park Rangers, in 1 or 2 of my vlogs, I think, already. So I met up with them, had some time in parks with them. It was brilliant. They were the first people I met, and they were now really good mates. And then I've met other people along the way. But before I'd met everybody else, I was very brave when I booked onto this weekend's event, because I kind of got to the point where I was just bored of sitting watching vlogs and people having good times at these things, and I was like, do you know what? I want a piece of this. Now, Matt and Rob had already got a holiday booked for this weekend. They're in Portaventura at the minute, very lucky. And I hadn't really got anyone to go to an event with. And I also thought it would just be good to throw myself in and go on my own. So that's what I did. As soon as the tickets were released, I booked on. And then over the last couple of months, in between booking the tickets and this weekend happening, I think I've already said this, but I've already been on another event that came up, met some great people there. Everybody I met has been absolutely brilliant. Loads of really nice people out there. Made some really good mates already. And I can't recommend it enough. So I'm hoping that this weekend will be the same. Since I've booked the tickets, I've been chatting to a few other people on Twitter that I know are going, so I've built up a little bit of a relationship with them already. Some of them are going to come to my house first tomorrow as well, so that we can all travel together, and then none of us are turning up at the event on our own, which I would have been a bit scared about, to be honest. But no, it's all good, So yeah, really excited for this weekend. If you're into it, if you're into theme parks, I honestly can't recommend going on these events enough. I went on one a few weeks ago and it was absolutely brilliant, and I'm pretty sure this weekend's going to be the same. So yeah, got an exciting weekend ahead. Right, that's enough about me whining on. Let's get back over to the park and find out what's happening on the event at Alton Towers. So that's it, we are in the park, we've got our lanyards and passes, and we're heading straight over to the Dark Forest to get on Rita because we've got 30 minutes of early ride time before the ride opens to the public. Here we go, we've got to Rita. There's about 80 people in the group. Each train takes 20, so we should get a few re-rides on this in the next 30 minutes.
Keep your head back. Hold on tight. You must get me. Go! Hold on tight.
Okay, we're 3 rides in and we've still got, 10 minutes to go? Nearly 15. Here today I've met up with Jack from World of Thrills. Go and check out his YouTube channel. If you enjoy the stuff I do, then you'll enjoy that because there's theme park stuff and 70s themed parties, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, we're on ride number 4 now. We're hoping to get 5 by the time that the ERT is over. What a way to start the day. We managed to get 5 re-rides on Rita, pretty much back to back walking on. Like I said earlier, there's about 80 people on the event today. So I am well and truly awake now, and we finished. We've got quite a lot of back area rides, which is always quite forceful on the launch, but that last ride we went on the front, and wow, that wakes you up. I had proper tears in my eyes from all the wind. So yeah, that was good. I'm awake, got a little bit of a headache, but we're now entering the real Dark Forest and going to go on 13 because it's only posted as a 20-minute wait, so fingers crossed we're not going to be waiting too long for this one. Literally just started to fill up the rapids. We were going to go on the rapids next, but I think we might have to wait for a little while. So we've got our riding on 13 there. It's only a 15-minute wait, so that wasn't too bad at all. The weather's been alright today as well, no rain yet. It's quite warm. We were just going to head over to Jewel to get a few last rides in before that shuts. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But on the way, it's only a 10-minute wait for the Runaway Mine Train, so it would be rude not to.
How we doing in Jewel like these two
Did everyone enjoy the mine train?
Cheer!
It was a 10-minute wait, you can't go wrong, it's a nice little coaster. So we're just heading into Jewel now. I'll tell you a little story about Jewel when we come off, because Alton Towers have given us some teasers that the ride or something is going to happen on the 6th of September. It's looking like Jewel, as we know it, will not be around for much longer. And yeah, I can't wait to find out what they're going to do with it. Are they going to rip it all out? Are they going to have a brand new ride in there? Are they going to knock the building down? So many questions. And we literally know nothing about it yet. But let's get on, we're going to get on. We need to practice this morning because I think later on might be having a little bit of a tournament or something with some of the other guys that are on the event. So let's get in.
Wait, is that Emily Gledge?
You can definitely tell they're planning to do something because of all the effects in here. Not all the effects, but so many effects aren't working. Books are falling off the wall there. I've got a terrible camera so you can't see anything. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with this ride next. Here it is, here's the teaser. So everybody is thinking that means that on the 6th of September the ride's going to close. Do you know what? I still love that ride. I hope whatever happens they keep some of the original things, like the screaming heads especially. That's one of my biggest memories from my first ever visit to Towers, was going on this and them screaming heads and the noise they make, so really hope they keep it on the ride. I did absolutely terrible on that. We were split into 2 groups. I was in the front with Jack. I got 28,000 and you got like 38,000, but the screen was glitching, so it looked like 938,000.
Well, I actually got 938,400 as approved on here.
It's all lies. It is all lies. Well, at least we've had a bit of practice for later. Now, last time I was in the shop, they had some reduced t-shirts for Nemesis, but they haven't got any left. They were reduced to £12.50, and I should have got one, and I didn't. And now I'm never going to get one. Right, what are we doing now? Nemesis?
Maybe.
Nemesis.
There's Galactica
Let's-
on 10 as well.
Let's get on the best ride in the park. They've got a lot of work to do to get this up to scratch if people are going to go in there. It's the old Subterra building, rumored it might be a place for a new scare maze. Maybe we will find out later on. We're free to do whatever we want around the park at the minute. And then there's a talk at 1 o'clock down on Towers Street, well, in one of the venues, not just like out in the street, with some guys from Alton Towers all about the Scarefest event and what's going on this year. So we're definitely going to get over to that later on. And then at the end of today, we've got extra ride time on Nemesis. So we're going to have half an hour to do what we did on Rita this morning and just lap it. But so I'm well excited for that. I love Nemesis. It's my favourite ride here. But we're going to go on it now anyway, because why not? We might as well. Is Nemesis everyone's favourite ride here?
Yeah. No, look at him.
What? No.
Doing Nemesis first.
No.
Or gonna do Galactica.
Galactica's on 10, let's do that.
Because that might go.
Galactica's been closed all morning, so it's now just open. It's on a 10-minute wait. And we all know that no matter how big the queue is for Nemesis, it always moves fast. So let's get ourselves on Galactica. Hey, so we didn't get a ride on Nemesis. For some reason, the park has gone mentally busy, and Nemesis was on a 75-minute wait when we got off Galactica. Oh yeah, we got a back row on Galactica. We got some airtime.
We've got a bit of airtime on
Decent
Galactica.
airtime, honest. One little bit of airtime at the back.
One moment.
But that was all right. We didn't wait too long either. We just went for some lunch. Bit of a tip: if you don't want like chips and junk food and stuff when you do come to Towers, the Costa outside Nemesis just does all like normal sandwiches and subs and paninis and all that sort of stuff. And they do beers, so we had a beer. Right, it's nearly 1 o'clock, so we're going to head over to Tower Street now. We're going to go to our talk for Scarefest. But somehow there's only 7 of us and we've lost 4 people. So we need to find them, and then we'll get over to that talk, and I'll let you know how that goes afterwards. We're just heading to the hospitality suite in the Tower Street area. Some cool pictures in here. Let's have a look around, see what there is. Some old ride concepts. Oh, there's already a lot of people here. Check this out, some of the original concept for Oblivion. Nice. So that was pretty cool. We just had an hour-long chat with the guy that designs all of the scare mazes and stuff here at Alton Towers. So he went through the whole process of how mazes are put together, from design, concept, space, all of that. It was interesting, wasn't it? It was good. It was good. So now there's quite a big group of us, and we're all heading over to Jewel. Have a bit of a battle and see who can get the highest points. I lost on Jewel again to this man, but only by what, 400?
100 points.
100 points, so probably cheated. We're gonna head everywhere. Is so busy, like everything's over an hour wait at the minute. So we're just gonna have to grin and bear it, and we're gonna get in the queue for Wicker Man. Fingers crossed, it's not quite half an hour. It's not quite an hour. I have never queued from this point for Wicker Man. It's gonna be a long wait.
That ride. It was so good.
Right done on Wicker Man. We only waited an hour as well, so exactly as advertised. We've got Andrew with us today, who's here on the event all the way from San Francisco.
Yeah,
And that was his first ever ride on Wicker Man, so what are you saying?
that was dope. I liked it. It was, I had no idea there was a pre-show. and I feel like the coaster itself was kind of mild, but like everything they put around it makes it cool. So yeah, I liked it. It was sick.
All about the filming. And filming, all about the theming.
All about the theming, yeah.
All about the theming. Right, we are nearly on 4 o'clock, so we're going to head over to Smiler, which has been posting 90-minute queues all day. So we might try single rider, or we'll just see what the queue looks like when we get there. And you know, we might do spinball on the way, we'll see. We just want to get these 2 coasters in, and we can get a drink, chill out on the lawns for a bit. So we've just got down into X sector. Can you guess where I am? Going on the Smiler, but there's 7 of us, and it's a 100-minute queue. Yeah, and that's a long time, especially to be standing in this cage. So we're going to head on a single rider. Let's see, it's going to be interesting. Let's see how long it takes. Let's see if we can get this done in like 10 to 15 minutes instead of waiting for 100 minutes. That wasn't too bad. It actually took us an hour, but the ride, they were adding another car onto the ride, so we were waiting for about an hour. But then when we got to the front of the single rider queue, we were on like one after the other. And we got a nice moment as Jack was going up the lift hill. I was going up the other lift hill, so we gave each other a little wave. But it was actually, I was on the back right seat, which is notoriously bad. And it wasn't too bad today. I don't feel like I've got a headache, and I don't feel like my shoulders are going to have bruises, so did alright from that one. Why do we do Spin Jam? Why do we do it? I swear the cycle at the end when it goes really fast was on for a lot longer than normal. I'm done now. We're just going to go ahead and get a pint. But Andrew, who has also never been on Smiler, what did you think?
I don't know.
Record-breaking coaster.
It was pretty clunky. I didn't hate it, but I also didn't really like it. It was like, I would do it again, but I wouldn't wait more than like a half hour for it kind of ride. But everything about it was really cool. Like, but except
Apart from the
riding it-
station.
Yeah,
You
and
weren't
then
a
you
fan of the
ride it and
station.
you're like, it's alright. It was very, it was bumpy.
Yeah, it was. Well, I actually had an alright ride today. I think I said that earlier. I was on, even though I was on the back row. It was quite smooth. Where did you sit?
Row 2.
Oh, row 2. Were you on the edge?
Yeah.
Wheel seat. So yeah, that's our day in terms of rides done, I think. So we're just going to head over to the bar. They've still got the like summer event thing going on, so the double-decker bus with the bar and everything still on the lawn. So it'd be rude not to get a pint before we finish the day by going over to Nemesis and getting half an hour to ride it all by ourselves. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for a great day.
Yeah. It was supposed to be a Fabian club.
Making friends with ducks. I'm not sure how good my camera picks this up, but name a theme park anywhere else in the world that has a view like this.
What I love about towers, you'd never think you.
Oh my god, that was mental. We just did 9 back-to-back rides on Nemesis, which is my favourite roller coaster in the UK. And now check this out now. Like, the whole place is just empty. Got Galactica behind us, the roller coaster restaurant's over there. Still never eaten in there. I should do that sometime. But that was awesome. That just back-to-back rides on Nemesis was so good. We the ride ops was awesome as well. He was like, if there's no one in the air gates waiting, just stay on. So we didn't have to run around and everything, which is why we got so many rides in. So 9 rides in 30 minutes. I'm well impressed with that, and it's so cool around here now. They've still got audio on. They've got like loads of like cool blue lights and stuff. I like it. It's been a really good day, but that is the end of day 1 of the Pleasure Beach Experience event. Tomorrow we're all heading, I think actually there's going to be more people tomorrow heading to Drayton Manor, where we've got extra ride times in the morning, behind the scenes tours. We're going to get like food vouchers and stuff tomorrow, so it's quite exciting. Have you had a good day, Jack?
I've had an absolutely amazing day.
I think it's gone fast, hasn't it, today?
Yeah, I feel like getting so much in the morning and in the evening, just like, yeah.
It's mental to think we had 5 rides on Rita and then 9 rides on Nemesis. Like that's like never going to happen again.
I didn't quite
in a day.
manage the 9, I managed to do 6 and had to give up.
But you waited for a front row as well, didn't you? So
I did, but
that
I
took a little bit longer.
had to tap out. I couldn't hack it.
I'm for saying I had 2 pints of Stella and then went straight on that. I'm quite impressed with myself, to be honest. I don't even feel too bad now. Right, that's it for this vlog. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got to the end, please don't forget to give it a like. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the day 2 of this event, which is going to be at Drayton Manor tomorrow. And yeah, I will see you in the next vlog from Drayton Manor. See you next time.